All right, here's my classic performance parts. Installing a power booster, an air master cylinder. Um, what I found is it works really good for most casual stopping, but on a hard stop, panic, someone pulls in front of you and so on. The last bit where you really want it to grab is just takes too much pressure. So I'm going to swap out this 9-inch vacuum boost for a double 8-inch. So that'll give us some more surface area for the vacuum to push on. And yeah, hopefully that makes a difference. All right, the first thing we have to do is take the master cylinder off. These nuts are 9/16, and we'll just work those loose. One side, there's 2 of them, and then we'll move the master cylinder out of the way. With the master cylinder out of the way, we can see that it's in good shape. It is not leaking, so we don't have to worry about replacing it. And it is fairly new, so I wouldn't expect it to be leaking. With the master cylinder out of the way, next we'll disconnect the vacuum hose here. And actually, the air filter's a little bit in the way. Just to make life easy, I think we'll take the air filter off. Actually, the check valve came out before I could get the hose off. I finally struggled and got the hose off. It was a pretty tight fit. We'll just put this back in. All right, next we've got to disconnect this rod from the brake pedal so we can pull it out. Okay, we got the nut off, got this loose. We can just pull it all out right now. My recollection is that 2 of the studs existed on the firewall, and the other 2 are bolts that I had to drill and put bolts in. And so that's a little harder work. I'm going to just leave the bracket there and just take the booster off without taking the bracket out. See how that works. Well, looks like we're going to have to change the bracket as well. Here you can see this uses a 9/16 nut. And the new one back here is only a 1/2-inch nut. And so the stud sizes are different. We'll have to use the bracket that came along with the booster. All right, see, we had to take the brackets off of the booster and mount on the firewall. These lower bolts are really hard to line up. With the brackets mounted on the firewall, I was able to take the booster with the push rod connected to it and push the push rod through the opening in the firewall and pretty easily mount the booster to the brackets. And here's what it looks like. Okay, we have the rod hooked up. We've adjusted it so we just got a little bit of free play before you meet resistance from the booster. And we locked it with the lock nut, and we should be good to go. It's all adjusted there. Now let's put on the master cylinder. Okay, we turned the little check valve so it's facing the vacuum hose. Take off the protective cap. Put the vacuum hose back on. And we should be good to go. Okay, there it is. All installed. Looks like it'll be all right. We'll check it out here in a second. I think that's it. Hey guys, all done. I took it out for a test ride. The brakes are definitely more responsive and are particularly much better on the hard stop. When you need to stop, the brakes are there.